Learners will be able to access their results on Tuesday. That's through the DBE website via SMS or directly from their schools. Nearly 900,000 candidates wrote the 2025 National Senior Certificate exams. Psychologists have advised the Matric class of 2025 to keep a positive mindset ahead of the release of their results. SABC News reporter Ofentse Setimo is in Pinnacle College in Kyalami ahead of tomorrow's announcement. Ofentse, a very good afternoon to you. There's a lot of anxiety and, of course, that warning coming out from psychologists and educators alike on what the outcome may be for some learners as they learn their fate tomorrow. Talk to us about the general sentiment there ahead of the release of the much anticipated results.
Absolutely, you are right, Paul. We know that the South African Depression and Anxiety Group actually urged parents not to exert too much pressure on the learners, especially in the run-up to the release of the results, saying that, they should not actually add as much pressure as most of the work has already been done. But that's a topic for another day, as we have been traversing, the length and breadth of parts of Northwest, and now we are in Gauteng, where we are tracking some of the high achievers who participated in the 2025 National Senior Examinations. I'm actually joined by one who serves as an inspiration. That is Koketso Malachi, who attends at this particular school. Koketso, thank you so much for your time. We understand that you are earmarked as one of the learners that did exceptionally well in the 2025 NSC exams. How do you feel? And just take us through the methods you used in order to achieve such success.
Thank you. I'm very glad to see that my hard work has materialized. From the start of the year, I wrote down my goals and I made sure to stick to them. In terms of my study routine, I would always use the blurt method, where I'd read the textbook and then write down what I remember. And it worked for me because the subjects I do are more of memorization.
And can you just take us through your majors that you majored in and what you plan to pursue career-wise post your high school?
So I took Geo, History, Business, isiZulu, Maths Lit, and English. Law as well, my bad. In university, I would like to do law, and that is because growing up in the township in Diepsloot, I was exposed to a lot of social injustices, and that really motivated me to bring change to this country.
And what sort of challenges did you have to overcome? Studying from the township, sometimes there's no lights or sometimes it's noisy next door. What sort of challenges did you have to grapple with in order to achieve this success?
So, first of all, after school, I'd always take a taxi home. And that obviously takes time. And when I get home, I'd have to light a candle because since 2024 August, we haven't had electricity. So that would lead to me doing late night studies with the candle, and obviously the flickering light would sometimes harm me. It would disturb me.
Absolutely. Well, it's quite impressive that under those circumstances you actually managed to achieve what you did. And I'm joined by the brother now, Moshe. Moshe, thank you so much for your time. What signs did you see that were telltales of the success that would eventually come from Koketso? What did you see that were signs that he would eventually succeed in his academic career?
Gogi's always been like the smartest of us three, so I always used to tell him that you have a lot of potential. He stumbled a little bit grade 8 and 9, but grade 10, 11, 12, he changed his attitude, started working hard, I started studying more. Always used to remind him that, studying, working hard, just making sure that you get an education is the best that you can do for yourself, just to get yourself out of the poverty that we face sometimes.
Well, thank you very much, big bro, and hopefully the guidance that you gave him also led to this particular success. Now, I'm joined by the principal of the school and the communication manager and marketing manager, that is head of marketing. Thank you so much for your time. That is Chantel Lovell. If you can just elaborate on the support that you give to the learners to achieve the results that you got. And I heard you mention that you had a special story to tell about Koketso.
Absolutely, I've got a special story about Koketso. You know what, he was given the Principal's Award at our valedictory mass and then given an opportunity to give a speech. And it was a speech about his struggles and how he got here. And I don't think there was a dry eye in the audience. And I said to Itumeleng, this story needs to go out because what he has achieved is absolutely amazing. He stumbled, He knew he had stumbled, but he overcame that. And he did take advantage. Here at our school, we've got Saturday schools. Our teachers help. A maths teacher, I think she lives here. She's always here on a Saturday helping them. But we are incredibly proud. And the story of his journey at this school is absolutely amazing. And we are so, so proud of the results that he's achieved.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Well, Mpo, as you can hear, a lot of people have had to overcome a lot of challenges. Imagine studying in the dark on a candlelight, but still manage to accomplish success. And with that, it's back to you in studio.